Welcome to NBA 2K TV. We have a packed episode for you this week with tips on getting better at the game, as always, and we also have a special guest with insight on handling.
Now, as you're watching, we've included an Easter egg with 2K TV Interactive. So pay attention to the question because one is worth a big VC reward.
Which question? Well, we won't tell, but a hint, it's hiding in plain sight or right in front of your eyes.
If you're in the city and looking to accelerate your MyPlayers progression, Chris Brickley's gym is a great place to be.
There's 3-on-3 competition during the weekdays and 5-on-5 action throughout the weekends. These games are...
Let's meet the visitors, the Minnesota Timberwolves. At point guard, Mike Conley. Introducing the starting five for your Los Angeles.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, Conley and Ant are one of the two. Julius Randle out there, Rudy Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's MP in at point guard. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
James with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
Now here's MP. To the paint. Here's Hayes. It's blocked by Gobert.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker. How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Well, Doris, if you're a Wolves fan, you really have to enjoy the present.
Well, think about it. 56 and 26 last year, their second best record ever. A 3 seed in the West, also their second best ever. As long as they have the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, that team should be a factor in the West.
Here's McDaniels, following the score by the Lakers. Here's Randle. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
MP, the pass to Hachimura. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, you've got to have an ability to be agile in pick and rolls, and Hachimura showing, as a roller, I'm a problem.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And it's MP with a rebound. The Lakers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. To the inside, Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Randle. Hachimura with the defensive effort. The Lakers in the lead. MP scanning the floor. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by MP. Hachimura's gotten his second bucket.
They're really working the paint now.
Conley finds Gobert. Randle outside. Pass to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing.
2 minutes remain in the first. 2 minutes.
Conley against MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over MP. A shot by Conley. No good. Los Angeles leading by 4. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Randle, good.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller.
Minnesota shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. DiVincenzo against MP. Here's Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Randle with it. Hayes picks him up. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that one.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Down low. Here's Hachimura. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. From deep, Conley. They get it back. Randle can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the middle. Hachimura in the post. Check by Randle. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Reid. McDaniels with it. Shoots. Misses off the right iron.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
MP to pass to Hayes. Out to James. Again, the Lakers.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Pass to McDaniels. Reid against Hayes. Puts it up from 15. James with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. MP, the pass to Hayes. And the shot goes down. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Randall. Over Hachimura. Randall, good. Randall's got 8.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
MP, the pass to Hachimura. It's rebounded by Minnesota. There's a minute 12 left in the second quarter. Here's McDaniels. Got a hand on it. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to James. And rejected.
How about the timing? The rejection by Julius Randle. Read that one beautifully.
And stolen by Hayes. Now the Lakers moving it up. And who else? LeBron with the finish.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Hachimura against Randall. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. So it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the quarter up 10. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game.
The Timberwolves, 22.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And it's Hayes in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Conley passes to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. The kick out to Conley. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Hachimura. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Randall. Inside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
MP, the pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Timberwolves trail by 14. Now here's Conley. He's scoreless. James with the rebound. And here's MP to the paint. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by MP.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Goodwin's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. Anything short of that is a failure. Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Conley finds Reed. Edwards against Reeves.
Oh, down below. How about the handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter? That is so good.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you.
2 minutes.
Outside Reed. Conley against MP. Off target at the rim.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Back to Hachimura. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Minnesota calls time here. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And BA, you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now
Substitute.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
they've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Alexander Walker in at the two guard. MP against DiVincenzo. Back to MP. Pass to Hayes. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP against DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
MP to pass to James. Back to MP. A minute 42 left to play in the fourth. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. Nice finish by him.
One shot.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Edwards against Hachimura. And Edwards slams it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
MP, the pass to Hachimura. And here's Hayes. MP outside. Clock at 4. Pass to Hachimura. Buries it down low. Hachimura's got 14 points now in the second half.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
A big key tonight, second chance points.
Yeah, B.A., they really hit the offensive glass. They won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rui Hachimura.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
To be the most realistic basketball game, 2K brings in the best players around the world to mocap their moves.
Josh Okoye had an amazing international career, played in the NBA, and he is one of the best ball handlers we've seen come through mocap.
No doubt. And he's also a big 2K player. So we invited him on to get some insight on how to approach the game both on and off the court and in NBA 2K. Take a look.
Josh Okoye, welcome to NBA 2K TV. So excited to have you on today. Now, you've had a long career playing overseas in the NBA. So in 2K14, your dribbling moves first showed up in the game, which is spectacular. What was it like to have 2K ask you to have your dribbling moves in the game?
First off, it was a blessing because I've played 2K for a big part of my childhood growing up. When they asked me, I was like over the moon to do it. It took some getting used to with the tight suit. But once I got in there, I loved it. So that was really cool.
What did you think about seeing your moves in the game?
It was
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Lakers taking on the... Hello, basketball fans. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Baller in at the point guard position. Here's Booker. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Nice job by Hachimura. He is so good below the foul line.
Beal against Reeves. For 3, Booker. The Lakers with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Reeves, the pass to Baller. Three-pointer. Durant pulls it in. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons, and the Sharpshooters' rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. Here's Baller. No good from outside. Beal surveying the D. Out left to the wing. Here's Richards. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
To the inside, Hachimura. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot. More energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Booker. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
Here's Baller. 7-point differential. Gets the 3 ball to go. Baller's got 6.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Plumlee's checked in.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to score with considerable range.
Waller passes to Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Nice shot by Durant.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Hachimura, the pass to Vanderbilt. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Beal's shot is off. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Baller. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here's Durant. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
You know, you look at Durant, I don't think he gets enough credit for his passing. He's excellent at getting the rock to his guys.
Here's Baller. Here's Hachimura. Goes back up. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Well, they've got to take a stand.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the 3. It's good on the putback.
Woo. Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
The Lakers lead by 8. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Richards, the pass to Durant. Back to Richards. Shot clock at 6. Good work defensively by James.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Basket counts. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Phoenix calls timeout. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Yeah, and 2 mid-tier teams trying to get a leg up in the conference, guys. We'll see what happens.
Let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Number 1, Luka Doncic. And, of course, Kevin Durant.
Two premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, BA? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
The Lakers lead by 18.
2 minutes.
James passes to Butler. The three. The shot's good on the assist by James. Baller's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
It's Beal on the wing. And there's the drive. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
The three. He buries it from 3. Booker's got 6.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
Here's Baller. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Suns trail by 18. Pass to Dunn. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from James. Here's Baller. And the Lakers get it back. Vanderbilt to pass to Baller. Nails it from 3. Baller's got 21 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant finds Booker. Five to shoot. Good on the 13-footer. Give him 8 points now.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out.
40. The Suns 21.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Baller in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Good work there as it goes.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Outside Booker. And Reeves pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Here's Baller. He's got 21. Down low. Here's Hayes. And count that. points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. And the Suns also making a change. Bol, he's checked in for Richards. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.